Chris Chicago's Artist Spotlight. My name is Chris Chicago. Thank you so much for jamming with us and tuning back in to the hottest new music podcast that's out there right now. On the phone, excited to be chatting with Brandon from Three Disciples. What's up, bro?
Hey, what's up? Man, it's just a pleasure to be on the line with you, man. How's it going?
It's going good, man. Happy New Year, bro.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, so this is how we're gonna work it out. Now, most people tuning in to the Artist Spotlight, they're here to discover new music and discover new artists, and so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna discover who the Three Disciples are. Tell us as if we've never heard of you before. Start from the beginning and tell us, who is Three Disciples?
Well, Chris, it started with myself. I was freelancing, doing music, and just getting into the Christian hip-hop arena probably around March. And prior to that, I was doing photography and videography.
Now, when you say March, you're talking about March of 2016?
16, yes, sir.
Oh, so you're like brand new to the game.
Oh, yes, most definitely.
Wow. Well, welcome, bro.
Yeah.
Welcome to CHH.
Oh, it's a pleasure. You know, I'm happy to be on the right side of the fence, most definitely. And that's what I'm going to get into with this story.
Sure, go ahead.
Well, in March, I turned around and started doing Christian hip-hop. Prior to that, I was doing photography for this nonprofit who helped the youth around my community and things like that. And the CEO of that nonprofit, he was actually doing Christian hip-hop years in advance. And I helped him out with a lot of things. I shot a couple of his music videos, and then it got to a point where I started recording his music. And then I was like, well, I do this thing too. So we started collabing, doing tracks together. And I was like, well, we sound pretty good together. And then I was like, I have a cousin that sings, and my cousin, his name is Chamar, and the guy that runs the nonprofit, his name is Mo. They're part of the Three Disciples. But let me go back, rewind some more. Well, my cousin, I had a talk with him around March when I decided to convert my life, because this whole thing started with life in general, like just converting my life around and giving my life to Christ, because I kind of just got awakened by certain situations I was going through during that time. I just started realizing I didn't want to spread words about drugs and degrading women.
How long have you been a Christian?
I've been a Christian my whole life, but I kind of veered away.
Got it.
Teenage years, and
so that's the kind of stuff you were rapping about before. You were talking about, degrading women, rapping about drugs, rapping about that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Now, was that the lifestyle that you were living, though?
That's the lifestyle I was portraying. I felt a pressure to, be cool and be that guy, I guess, and all about the money and things like that. I think a lot of our youth get sucked into that, what they see, what they think they need to be like, or certain role models that's always constantly in their face through radio, mainstream, and things like that. And it's kind of a trap that we're getting caught into, especially, I'm not even going to say African American, because it's so, broad now that everybody is really falling into this trap that's out there mainstream. And
I look at videos like, of course, some of the music videos or YouTube videos or Snapchat or Instagram content that guys like Soulja Boy is putting out there right now. And I'm like, what happened to this dude? Like, Soulja Boy used to be like this pretty pop rapper, he was clean cut and he seemed like he was a nice kid. And now all of a sudden he's repping Bloods and gangs and starting fights with Chris Brown, and he just looks straight thugged out, bro. And I'm just like, what happened to this dude, man? He fell in that trap, right?
Yes, exactly. And that's a prime example. And, it's kind of getting brought to the light who he really is, how I can kind of relate to what he's going through, how he's spazzing out. Like, they caught me with this. I got to bounce back with this. I got caught with this. And he's just trying. His brain is going a million miles per hour right now, and he's trying to justify. He's trying to make people believe something that, he's believed himself. He's believed his own lie.
Yeah.
So it's kind
he wants to be hard. He wants to glorify the trap. He wants to glorify the hood. He wants to glorify the streets. And they're swinging these guns around, and they're acting hard and tough. And to me, I'm like, man, I look at him and I'm just like, this guy, I'm going to make a prediction right now here in January of 2017. Like, I really think like Soulja Boy is going to lose his life this year.
Yeah.
Like, this dude's going to get himself killed out there, bro.
Yeah, most definitely. I suggested that he move across the country, try to, meditate, pull a Dave Chappelle or something, just get himself together. But,
Yeah. Well, enough about Soulja Boy. Let's go back. So you were kind of caught up in all this. And how did you find... Was it being around this guy at the community center or the Boys and Girls Club, whatever it was you said? Was it being around this person that helped bring you out of that lifestyle?
I would say yes, because he was a person I could talk to about spiritual things, that
Sure.
I was going through, and he would never force it on me. He would, but he would lend an open ear and listen to me. And it got to a point where I was messing with some heavy hitters in Nashville then I went out there and started recording with them and just seeing all it was just disgusting, man. How they live their life.
Sure.
People didn't really care and having any morals and things
Cashville.
like that. Yeah. And, I was with the heavy hitters out there, man, and I just really, doing photography and recording, I just try to bring every skill I have to the table if I'm involved with something like that.
Did we ever cross paths in Nashville?
No, not really. I heard about you a lot, man, and I sent you a few emails. You replied back, and things like that, but nothing like crossing paths.
Yeah, I spent the last 12 years in Nashville. I miss that town, bro.
Yeah, you was in the Franklin area, right?
Man, I was when I first moved to Nashville back in 2005. I started off in Antioch. It seems like most people get their start in Antioch, and then I moved up to the Cool Springs area. Then I moved into the Franklin area. Then I kept going south, man. Then I ended up in Spring Hill.
Okay, is the whole label? I know you had a label out there. Are you still into that?
Man, I still got my hands in the music industry out there in Nashville, but of course I'm doing the radio thing out here in Houston now. But yeah. So what part of Nashville are you in?
I'm actually on the outskirts in Lebanon, like 30 minutes away.
Yeah, I know where Lebanon is, man. They have my favorite state fair, man, the Wilson County Fair. I would go out there every August and go to the Wilson County Fair, and of course they have those outlet malls out there in Lebanon. Lebanon, or however you want to say it. I was on the river. I was on the river in Nashville, 107.5 The River out there, and whenever I had to do the legal ID, I had to say Lebanon, Nashville. So I definitely know where Lebanon is. Lebanon. So bro, let's. We only have a few minutes left. I want to talk about this song. Won't He Do It? Tell us about this track.
Well, we was in the studio, and my friend Mo, the guy with the nonprofit, he came in here with the hook. Like, I played the beat. He was like, "That's what they say. What he do?" I was like, "Woo, that's it." So he gave me the whole kind of like just sort of Caribbean vibe. But when I I have the first verse. When I started writing my bars, I threw a little bit of that in there towards like the eighth bar. So that Caribbean type vibe. But I try not to make myself sound too different. But a different flow, I'll throw that in there a little bit. But this song is just talking about the blessings that God gives us, and it's just like, won't He do it?
Wait, so who's your homie that's in this group, Mo?
Yes, Mo and Shamar, my cousin, he sings, so you'll hear him.
What is Mo's full name? Do I know this dude?
Jeremy Moore. He has a nonprofit called the Manhood Project.
Got it. Okay. Well, let's check out this song, and then we'll come back and give you final words.
All right, most definitely.
All right, we're talking to Brandon. We're talking to Brandon from Three Disciples. This one's called Won't He Do It? The Spotlight. Check it out.
Won't he do, won't he do? Yeah. Won't he do, won't he do? Yeah. Won't he do, won't he do? Yeah. Did they say it to you? Yeah. Won't he do, won't he do? Yeah. Do they say that to you? Yeah. Won't he do, won't he do? Yeah. Do they say that to you? Yeah.
Out in that 6 on the corner, switching lanes to the 7. 6 want us better in prison, got us hooked on prescription. How about the 7 repping for divinity? Kamehameha to the enemy. Forgive me, Lord, for all that's sin in me. If you are neat, keep the Jesus peace. I need peace, Jesus, and a heart of flesh. These evil thoughts try to manifest. It's hard to love when you rarely get it. I'm trying to smile, I'm working with it. Your love's real and you show it. This time, Lord, I won't blow it. You saved me and I know it. With the shield and your sword, this liquor is killing me. I'm trying not to touch her. Sanity slipping, I'm holding it, gripping. I'm sick, need your healing. Had thoughts about killing, no, yes, I veered off. Out here so lost, wasting time burning the guard. You picked up my fall, broken and all. Clean me up, watch me back off. Won't he do it? That's what they say. 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 I'm God-given, he gave me the name that I got. So if I'm not spitting for him, then he'd tell me to stop. I was struggling with addictions, also peddling rocks, running from my responsibilities along with the cops. With rap I was hot, but purpose, no son, I ain't have one. I wasn't a good husband or a father and a bad son. Everybody owed me and I stayed to myself. Nobody really knew me much. Now I'm opening up. I'm leading Bible study groups, joining choirs and such. And all you Sunday Christians, yeah, man, I'm calling your bluff. I was conditioned to the ignorance. Transition was rough. Now I'm dead to the world, alive in His word. I'm real in the hood and I'm saved in the bird.
Won't he do it? That's what they say. 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 Won't he do it? That's what they say.
You believe that there? Let them get a hand clap. You believe that there? Let them get a hand clap. Won't he do, keep it lit across the map. Lit across the map. Hey, we rockin' and vibing this song, but that slap. I'm about to head out to this ATM. Best believe I get his 10%. Get his 10%. My wife and kids gon' be the next in line. Priorities, yeah. Oh, reaping all this good is right on time. All his handouts, it's a blessing. He gon' do it, kill all the stressing. They using my kindness for weakness. I got no say, I'm speechless. Who they think I am, homie? I ain't no fool. Using my haters and my stepping stools. On to the next as I throw up the duke. When he do it, keep it real, man. How about you?
Won't he do it? That's what they say. 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 Won't he do it? That's what they say.
All right, it's called Won't He Do It? It's Three Disciples on Chris Chicago's Artist Spotlight. We got Brandon from the Three Disciples on the phone, man. I appreciate you taking the time to hop on the Spotlight. What a hot track, bro.
It was an honor. Thank you. Thank you so
well, man,
much.
as we wrap things up, man, I'll give you final words. Anything you want people to know about, anything you want to say, man. The microphone's yours.
Well, thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you like it, you can follow us on Instagram at 3 Disciples, Twitter 3D the official with a capital D. And on Facebook 3 Disciples, and our YouTube page is 3 Disciples. We have a video for the track that you just heard, so check us out.
All right, thank you so much, man.
All right, thank you. God bless, man.
All right, God bless you, bro.